Women of Reddit, what are things men do that make them ghostable? When they die and start floating around the house moaning spookily, rattling chains, and opening and closing doors. One guy texted me after our first date that he wanted to put me in a pokeball so he could keep me forever and only take me out when he wanted me, and then texted a load of abuse when I didn't reply immediately. I was trying to figure out WTF to even say to that. So yeah, that. Someone that doesn't try to maintain a conversation with you. Like you're basically talking to yourself. Went out on a coffee date with a guy. He admitted that he placed a GPS tracker in his ex's car to track her without her knowledge. Immediately no. When they get too intense, let's say I'm talking with them for a week and they already telling me I'm the love of their life, the most beautiful women in the world, that they love me are huge red flags for me. I feel like they like me for what they want me to be and not who I am. How can you know all this after knowing me for a week? I get suspicious when they get too intense. Any hint of violent tendencies or general anger management issues. Immediate block, not dealing with that. If I feel threatened, your feelings about being ghosted do not supersede mine of feeling safe. Creepy messages or creepy in-person behavior like coming on too strong. I'd rather block you than risk my safety or be accused of leading you on. Telling me you like me better with X or you're glad I don't do Y like some girls. Complimenting me by putting others down is a no for me dog. Talk about how they treated their exes, children, and employees in a way that demonstrates they are clearly controlling and toxic w/o realizing it. Having an unfinished task or powerful grievance that leaves them bound to the mortal coil, trapped between two worlds, unable to pass into the great beyond, forced to repeat the cyclical trauma until a gaggle of teenagers with a dog or some other eccentric adventurers break the spell and release them from their immortal suffering. Assumptions. They make you seem really controlling. I bet you only like guys who go to the gym. You're probably one of those people who orders appetizers. You probably only go to the club on the weekend. You probably believe in astrology. Context matters, but to just come out and say some things makes me second guess myself, which is the first step to controlling my behavior. Sending a message then 2 minutes later sending question marks then a couple more minutes later sending hello. Bye bitch lol. If he makes me feel unsafe in any way, nope. Making rape comments, spiking of the drink comments, kidnapping comments. My favorite one to date was, I could fit you in my pocket and nobody would even know. No thanks, I'ma just go crawl out the bathroom window now. Never actually did that but definitely thought about it. Anyways, I don't date so I don't have to ghost people. Problem solved. Back when I worked night shift at the hospital. Guy I was newly dating wanted to hang out that night before my shift, around 5 p.m. I tried to explain that I would be sleeping until my shift, and that 5 p.m. was like 5 a.m. to me and I did not want to hang out. He didn't get it. He proceeded to ignore my wishes and let himself into my apartment to surprise me by tickling my feet while I slept. I definitely ghosted him, and also changed the locks. Spamming you with messages anything past 5 in a row is creepy. I once had a guy spam me with 300 voice notes when I went on holiday and couldn't be on my phone 24/7. Unsolicited dick pics. Using female as a noun when referring to women and girls. Threatening behavior and anything indicating he might respond in a verbal or physically harmful way if I disagree, deny, or oppose him in any manner. When they decide to freak out on you because you spent the day with your parents and your kids for a national holiday instead of with them. Then when you tell them that you 100% don't owe them an explanation and they are suffocating you, they follow that up with no I'm sorry I love you I'm sorry. Bro. Triangular flag on post triangular flag on post. P.S. You have only been seeing this person for 3 weeks. Ghosted and blocked. A guy on my WhatsApp, thick body. Me, face with stuck out tongue and tightly closed eyes. Him, let me see more. Me the next day, good morning. Him, send it. Men who put in zero effort or text you sexual stuff even before meeting, or the humor doesn't vibe, when they make sexist remarks, can't handle that. Negging or other forms of come on, I'm just joking forms of devaluation. I have absolutely no tolerance for it anymore. Men, if you are reading this and you do it, understand it is a form of emotional abuse and you are giving off abuser red flags. When you can't say anything to them without them trying to make it into sex talk, when you're in the getting to know each other stage. If you say you're just going to hop in the shower and they start getting excited, asking to join, sending winky emojis. I'm out. Being rude to the service staff. There is no excuse for it, and it means you are just an asshole. They only compliment you and don't let the conversation flow. Example. You have the most beautiful smile. Thank you, you too. How's your day? You look sexy in that pic. Ha, thanks, I see you like playing the guitar, how long have you been playing? You eyes are like goddammit, cut the bullshit. Coming on way too strong, disrespecting boundaries any reasonable person would have, and / or creeping me out and making me feel unsafe. Also, if we have never met in person, don't talk to me like I'm your GF. It's so awkward for me that I'll just ghost. I get that you can't set a boundary this early, but it's so clear that this would be a boundary for anybody, like hello, you're a stranger to me, don't call me baby. Ghosted one last night actually. We met on a dating app, went on one date, was really fun, we hooked up. He's not after anything serious, all good. Then he gets pissy that our texts are boring and then accuses me of being angry when I say I don't want to get into the whole sexting thing. Sex on first dates just happens sometimes if the mood / vibe is there. It doesn't mean I'm now your personal whore to get you off when needed. Bye buddy. Start texting constantly, even if you don't reply much. Come on too strong, moving too fast, possessiveness. Questionable attitude towards race, immigration, LGBT, etc. Jealousy. Don't take no for an answer. Take meaningless things too personally. Dick pics out of nowhere / attempt to sext. Incel vibes. There was one guy on Reddit who worked for a place where he can get personal info and made a joke about being able to find her social security number. So I guess that. I'm not a girl though. Immediately get sexual when we just started conversing and getting to know the other. It's a huge turn off and I won't want to continue. Bonus points if he sends an unsolicited penis picture. When you haven't even had a real life conversation yet, never mind any kind of relationship other than someone I know, and they get all jokingly sexual with innuendos at every single thing you say. Yeah, I used to try and make sure I don't ghost people because I felt it was more mature. Wrong. I've had guys go absolute postal even after only talking for a month. I'm talking insults, threats, using multiple numbers, using their friends' accounts to talk to me, etc. If I have any indication that you cannot handle rejection, ghosted.